Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt is there. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Greg Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Garcia, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
ああ、シンさんこんばんはです。休憩中ですか。
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off 2-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Kojima, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped him up. Just foul. The bouncer to the left side. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Adam Wainwright will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2, here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 here in the home half of the first. To
get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding into the box, Nick Hundley. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Wainwright ready. The 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hundley in front, 3 balls and a strike.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kojima moves over and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Matt Carpenter. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got a 3-for-5 line.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blanco coasts under it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul. One and 2 now. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. 0-1 the count to Molina. Hard hit at third. Longoria's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His career line against Wainwright. He's totaled 18 hits in 61 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit here to the left side. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. And that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice shot.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in as the center fielder, Gregor Blanco. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0. In the dirt here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Pence, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing.
PUBG ですか。
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit back toward the mound.
Oh shit.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. His career line against Wainwright comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats.
4戦目ですね。4回連続戦ってるんで、うわー、当たりはいいけど待ちよね。
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Harrison Bader, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside.
あ、でも今んとこ2勝1敗やったかな。なんかそんなんやったような。
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
In now, Adam Wainwright. And now Wainwright squares around and gets the bunt down. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, Thomas Kojima. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And here's Blanco to make the catch, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Joe Penn, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
小島さん。
First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Sam is there, and he has it for the first out. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two balls
う
and a
わー、
strike.
甘いけど、ちょっとずれてますね。
3-1. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. The 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
2 on, 1 man out. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Bumgarner on second. Belt at first. 1 gone.
そうですね。
Bouncer to the left side.
ボテボテ。
Jerko has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Greg Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 home. It's a slider taken for a ball.
入ってない。
And now a called strike that
逆
time.
にあれ
The
が入
zone
るんやって
expands
感
a
じ
bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
今のも入ってないです
A
か。
Nevada native. He was a 16th round selection during the first year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted.
うわ、
High in the air
これは
and
持
deep
って
to
いかれ
left
た。
center field. Blanco looking up into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Third baseman number
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jerko.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Lifted in the air out to right. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now batting, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Panic to his right. He has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Loud contact for Longoria and a ball carrying well to left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot for Evan Longoria, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Hard ground ball to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Hunter Pence.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard to third. There is Jerko. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Center fielder, number 1, Gregor Blanco.
So striding forward now, Gregor Blanco. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-1 home. Liner toward right center. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2.
Into
the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Harrison Bader.
Digging in, Harrison Bader, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Now the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Brandon Crawford comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Joe Panic as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball just a bit high. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
From the belt, the pitch. Softly hit out to short.
Wow,
One there. On to first. Not in
man.
time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Brandon Belt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1.
なんとか打たれて死んだ。
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first.
わあ、これはボテボ
And
テ。
will step on the bag himself,
あ
and
ー、
the
お
inning is
疲れさん
over.
です。
Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Adam Wainwright. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Thomas Kojima. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
いやー、この試合もなかなか先発は抑えてくれてるんでね。
I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Popped him up. Belt has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
爆音で見ましょう。爆音で。
Ready once again, Greg Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in once again, Nick Hundley. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
And that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's 1 down now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Hit hard to short. Garcia is up with it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright, and it remains a 1-all tie. Back here in San Francisco, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord, hit some huge homers for the Cards.
ここはちょっと走ってくる可能性ありですね。
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. There's a race on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
I think he's
今日はでもお互いダブルプレーが多いですね。
I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Riding in once again, Hunter Pence. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
No balls and a strike to count.
ああ。今日、あれっすもんね、忘年会言ってましたもんね。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
甘い。
Now a ball hit
フ
high
ェ
in
ード
the
ファ
air,
ールです
deep
か。
down the line in left, hooking just a little, nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first down.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Oh, that one got the pitcher.
あ、止められた。
Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Wainwright into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
甘い。
Line towards center
映像
field.
真正面。
Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. Still tied 1 apiece.
いやー、なかなか点が取れないですね。
も
う8回まで来ましたよ。しかもこっちもなんやかんやと8回まで投げてくれてるから。球数がまだ70球っていうのは理想的ですね。結構ゴロが多いですよね、今日。
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison.
そうですね。
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
いやー、いい感じで
Here's the pitch.
来てますね。
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and misses. The slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
お、変えてきましたか。
John Brebbia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carson Kelly will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box now, Joe Pennant. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
ちょっとピッチャー用意しましょうか。
Second baseman, Joe Pennant.
First pitch coming, here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0.
ああ、振り
One
遅れ
ball,
た。
one strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch will be a base hit into center field.
センター前。
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
ああ、ここでピッチャーですか。難しいとこっすね。送りバントしましょうかも。まあ、代打するっていうのもありなんですけど、微妙なとこですね、これ。ここはあえてピッチャーを打席に入れながら、送りバントでちょっと行きたいですけどね。
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over
あれ
and
はちょ
tag
っ
him
と
to
や
the
ばか
out.
ったですね。
セカンド余裕でアウトでしたね。
あえて投げなかったですけど。
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
これでまあまあ理想通りなワンアウト二塁ですね。
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Ball and 2 strikes now.
一発ホームラン。おー、スライダー。
Slider 2-2.
結構ね、追い込まれるとボール球に手が出るんですよ
And a full
ね。
count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
フルカウント。あー、ボール球。
Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. And he picked him up. Carpenter over to his right. 2 down.
ちょっとずれてたかもしれないですね。見逃したらボールかもしれないし。
Ready for another shot now. Nick Hundley. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Buster Posey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
ここはピンチヒッターで。50点取って。外角。
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Posey carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau.
あとはこのバッターが打ってくれれば。
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Line drive to left.
ケーブル真っ正面。
Is there and he'll make the catch to
な
retire the
かなか
side.
一本が出ない
Giants leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
当たりはいいんですけどね、結構真正面が多いんですよね。
Buster Posey will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 28, Buster Posey.
Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Here comes the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
ねえ、当たりはいいんですけどね、真正面なんですよ。
Stays alive, still 0-2. Belt might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
いやー、
Okay,
先
so
発
now is
頑
where
張
I
ってま
think
す
you
よ、で
pull
も。
the string, throw the El
9
Cameo
回ま
up
で来て
there.
ますから。
Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
なかなかここまではいけるもんちゃいますからね。
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Full count now, 3-2.
「頑張ってください、仕事。外れた。
Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
休憩ちゃうんか。
Settling in now, Thomas Kojima. Go-ahead run at
うわ、
first.
ここで小
Nobody
島
out.
さんですか。バントで来るのか。
Here's the
あ、
first
バント
pitch.
来た。
Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt
ま
here.
たバント来る。
To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That's a tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Standing in now, Greg Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. A fastball that just misses inside. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Josh Osich takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1. Fan connects and sends it to deep left field. Back goes Pence. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast is straight away left, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And that misses ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. 3 runs already home here. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Matt Carpenter will be next. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Matt Carpenter, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Jerko stands at first with 1 out. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
見事にスリーランを打たれましたね。
2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brett Cecil is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 27, Brett Cecil. Now playing second base and batting 7th.
Evan Longoria will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit
Ah,
to
foul
third.
ball.
Jerko has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
今のもなんか取られそうやったんですけど、抜けましたね。
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Hunter Pence. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Set, here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Trying to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Past history with Brett Cecil, he's 1 for 2. McCutchen at second, Pence on at first with 2 down. Swung on and missed, 1-1. So 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. St. Louis came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. John Brebbia earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Madison Bumgarner is charged with a tough luck loss after 8 1/3 of very strong starting work. Brett Cecil closes the door for the save, his league-leading 30th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
さあ、じゃあここでやめましょうか。残念ながら負けましたけど。ではでは、お疲れ様です。